Doing a dash install, an overlay kit from Sherwood on my 93 Del Sol. Here's the kit we're using. It's the real carbon fiber. Yes, it's an overlay, so there is an adhesive, but that's carbon fiber inside with like a rubbery coating on top. So it's not a sticker like the R dash kits. There's all our pieces. I've got one up here I was playing with. I'm not going to tackle it just yet because I'm going to take the cluster out at a later date and do it. But the first thing you want to do is get some soapy water with some Dawn in it and mix with water. Well, obviously soapy water, sorry. Get a toothbrush. Spray on your toothbrush. Scrub every part. Wipe it down with a towel. Keep doing this till you get it completely clean. You're going to want to do it quite a few times if you've used any of the dash treatments. You want to be sure you have a perfectly clean, slick interior with no oils at all. After you wash with the soapy water, scrub it down real good, like I say, with a toothbrush to get in all the nooks and crannies, because this car especially has all these little fibrous areas. And some of the areas you're going to install the kit on are going to have that texture, like your dash here. So you're going to want to scrub that really good. Scrub down in your vents. Get as much of the dust and whatnot out of these edges of the rings, up in here. After you've thoroughly washed, going to get some alcohol. I cut it 2 parts water, 1 part alcohol, and go over everything again. You're going to see, you're going to get this milky appearance, and of course the sun disappears. Sorry for the lighting, but you see how it's kind of got that ashy look to it? That's cutting all the oils so that you get a good adhesion. You're going to want to take all your parts before you peel this sticky off, and you're going to want to look at how they fit. If you were to line this piece up with this lower switch, see what happens? You're off. So you've got to look. These things aren't perfectly exactly done, so you're going to have to split the difference in some cases. So get a good idea how it fits, what looks good. Get a attack plan before you even start to install. You're going to want a hair dryer. That was a travel one from college. Don't judge. Dang thing still works. You're going to want to heat up your area when you go to apply. But before you do all that, make sure you use their adhesion promoter that comes in the kit to wipe everything down so that you get a good strong seal. All right, I'm going to do one check before I go to do the install. Give me 1 sec. So much for the nice sunny day. Ugh, we're not supposed to have any rain though. You don't want to do this in humid conditions, so don't apply this stuff when it's raining out. You run the risk of getting a very poor fit. I don't know if any of y'all have ever tried to install any type of vinyl when it's raining. Even tape won't stick. Your last test is to actually take some tape. See if the tape will stick. If it seems like it's got a good seal like it would on anything else, you're in good shape. A part I hadn't cleaned. Oh, that was a bad example. Apparently I need to clean my dash more frequently. But in most cases, the tape, you're not going to feel it wanting to stick very well. Hopefully this will show a little better. See See how that comes off pretty easy? It's a fresh piece of tape. Doesn't really stick too well. This piece, it's got a much better stick. Not that I've got a lot of surface to stick it to, but much better adhesion here where I've cleaned. In this area where it was really ashy. Hear that? Nice, good, strong stick up here. Now, anyway, I don't treat my car apparently enough with dash cleaner, or not dash cleaner, dash protectant. Anyhow, you want to just be sure that the tape sticks, because that's going to let you know that your part is actually going to stick properly on here with the adhesive. Your adhesion promoter is a little sponge, very damp. Oof. God, they don't tell you how thick they want this stuff on here. I'm gonna put it back in the bag. Was not, ugh, yeah, it is kind of sticky on my fingers. Avoid getting it on your other parts. Gross. My hands are sticking together. All right, then. I'm gonna want to clean that off your switches real good. So be careful with it. It's not to go where you don't want it to. All right. Warm things up with the hair dryer. I'm going to peel this off. Okay, that adhesion promoter works pretty good. Everything was wanting to stick to my fingers. All right. I'm going to see if there's some place I can stick y'all so y'all can see and I can use both hands. All right, let's try this. Hopefully I won't move too much. I did notice this switch at the top was the one that I needed to line up everything on the most so that it would function. That adhesion promoter, oy, my fingers were wanting to stick to everything. It's like I said, be careful with it. Don't get it where you don't want it. The towel I had the alcohol on. Let's see if it cleans it off. Sorta, kinda. Anyway, there you go. See, you move it around in the light, and you can see the texture. The sucker's stuck down there real well. I think that adhesion promoter is a definite plus. They didn't have that back in the day when I did my original kit on my Fiero. So, again, because of this, the way they cut this a little short, I had to move it up a scotch more than I wanted to. This could have used a little bit of trimming to be slightly larger. And it puts that off a little, but the point is to have everything function. And I've got spare switch panels, so if I ever decide I want to go back factory, I can. No harm, no foul. Let's see if there's another part we can run through together. Not too much drama. Okay, checking fitment of these two guys. They kind of line up with each other, so you want to take that into account when you're doing your install. Which one do you want to do first? See how the ends kind of line up? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this upper piece first, and then this thing has got, don't want to go too low so it catches, so be mindful of that before you install, of where you may catch. So if I have it up tight like that, that should work. And if it's up like that, this piece. All right, door, stop moving. Yeah, that should line up pretty good. All right. Ugh. This stuff is a mess. Yuck. Okay. Give her a minute to tack up. Yeah. All right. Joining our parts, just to warm them up, and you follow them. Sorry about that. You're not trying to get them hot, you just want to get them warm. Hang on, I'm going to peel the backing off. I think I'm going to do a little trick here. Use a bit of tape. It's going to be all right. Oh God, the tape and the adhesion promoter. Jesus, God have mercy on your fingers. Woof. I'm going to use the tape, jeez, to line up center on this, because once the stickum is exposed, yes, you like that technical term, you will not be able to position back and forth. So find your center ahead of time. At least that's my very non-professional advice. Okay. Let's see where we are. All right, my tape is more or less centered on that piece, so that should help guide me. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean for y'all not to be watching that. the dang, I hit the button, but apparently this adhesion promoter, I couldn't tell what I was hitting. And this is how you shoot the most unprofessional video known to man. Gross. I'm gonna have to clean that off pretty good. Alright, this time I actually hit the button properly. Nope, 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 nope. Get ahead of me now. That adhesion promoter is a pain in my rump. There we go. Well, there you go. That gives you an idea. If you've stuck through this process, watching me fail miserably. Anyhow, again, those are our couple parts I'm going to do on camera. The rest, trying to balance this thing and do it with a phone is no fun. Got to get this adhesion promoter back off my fingers before I proceed to the more delicate parts. But that at least gives you an idea. Enjoy.